Welcome to 2K Sport. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with it. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Back to Finney-Smith from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Quickly up top. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
Randall, good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Claxton attacking to the middle. Johnson lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Tipped. Driving in. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Brunson. Randall. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Screen by Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Knicks with the possession here. The Nets making their last shot. Back to Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He played a great game against Charlotte. Outside Johnson. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Johnson with the hot pass. Good job seeing that open.
Shot from the wing. Yep, that one goes. The Nets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And here's Claxton. Johnson for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 minutes.
Ends quickly with a miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead. Driving to the basket. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Out to Bridges. And he buries his first look.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The 3, Barrett. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Throws it up high. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
And Bridges, here we go. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Barrett. 56 seconds left to play in the first. The kick out to Brunson. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded by Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. The 3, Barrett. Here's Robinson. Quickly from outside. The rebound by the Nets. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith, and he dunks it down.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
For 3, Randall. The rebound by Bridges. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break for the finish. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
From the high post. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Brunson from the arc. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Finney-Smith. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
The Nets with the lead. Bridges with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Bridges passes to Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
That's from...
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Oh, deflected. Randall with a steal. All alone on the break. Here's Brunson outside. Tries again, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 7. Robinson can't hit. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, B.A.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. And here's Claxton. Give him 8. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Drives to the hoop. Back to Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Quickly finds Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson with it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Brunson. Randall inside, covered by Johnson. Randall, a screen on Bridges, quickly from outside. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Here's Robinson to the inside, stolen by Dinwiddie. Outside, Finney-Smith. Down low, Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was in his mind.
And it's Randall with the jam.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Screen by Claxton. Bridges passes to Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Quickly. The kick out to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Brunson from the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Back to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
With his shooting ability, Johnson is a great screener in the 2-man game.
Randall, a screen on Bridges. Quickly from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Nets out in front, up 10. All right, Allie's ready to appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but...
All right, fellas, let's take a... Thanks for joining us.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Nicholas Claxton. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Jacques Vaughn to start the 2nd half. Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Smith. And it's Walker in at the 3. And the jam by Walker.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Simmons. Uncovered. The Knicks with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the 2nd of a 2-game stretch at home. There's a screen. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to McBride. Launches a three. That shot, no good.
New York
The
foul.
last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
Personal foul.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. Where they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. Nice shot by Simmons. And the Nets lead by 7.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Sims, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's McBride, covered by Smith. Pass to Grimes. Hartenstein a screen. Beyond the arc. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Knicks foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. O'Neal passes to Walker.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Here's McBride. Knocks down the long J. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Smith right side. Walker passes to Simmons, and the foul on the shot. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still needs.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Nets in 5th.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
And that one misses. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more developed this squad in the first.
The Nets with a lead. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Playmaking is a strong suit for Simmons. He knows how to break up the defense.
Count that one.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Smith left side. Simmons with a screen on Hart. Shot clock at 6. Hart pulls it in. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Hartenstein passes to Hart. Here's McBride. Connects from downtown. McBride's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Simmons looking around to the paint. It's intercepted. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And Simmons grabs the board. The kick out to Walker. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. O'Neal passes to Thomas. Back to O'Neal. Misses the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Here's McBride, covered by Smith. McBride passes to Hart. Here's Sims. For the lead. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Nets out in front, leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The Nets call timeout.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Inside, Claxton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barrett finds Brunson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. To the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. The 3. And Dinwiddie good for 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Grimes. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Robinson, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Randall on the screen. Takes the 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. And here's Robinson. Up again. Claxton with a rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Bridges against Robinson. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
New York trailing. Pass to Grimes. It's stolen by Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. Screen by Claxton. The shot. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Brunson from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Finney-Smith, a screen. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 4. A shot from the mid-range. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 8.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Brunson passes to Grimes. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. And the Knicks, another 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Brunson passes to Barrett. Now here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Back to Brunson. Barrett with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Grimes' shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Now here's Claxton. Robinson defending. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And Grimes pulls it down. Pass to Barrett. Launches it from deep. He can't hit that time. This one belongs to Brooklyn. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA.
For coming tonight. We hope
We've got the New York. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Anunoby with it. Brunson picks him up. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Robinson passes to Grimes. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Schroeder outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
They get it back. Randall dishes to Barrett. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And the 3-ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Toronto then gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shot by Grimes. No good. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Barrett. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Robinson a screen on Siakam. Over to the wing. A pointer and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Pass to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. And here in the first, about 3 minutes here. And the dunk by Pirtle.
When you're 7-1 like Jakob Pirtle, the alley-oop is always in play.
8 playoff appearances, Steve, in the last 10 years. This seems like a matter of time before the Raptors catch fire again.
You know, Kevin, every team is 1 or 2 acquisitions away. They may just get one of these guys and spark a deep playoff run. This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Here's Randall. They get it again. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Randall a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Tries yet again. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Raptors lead 18.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Robinson finds Brunson. No good from outside. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's the pass to Grind. Handle a screen on Anunoby. Randall outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Back to Randall. Out to Brunson. From the arc. Randall on the follow.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Pirtle. Excellent D that time from Robinson. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. For 3, Barrett. That shot missing. Raptors leading by 3. Schroeder with the ball. Brunson picks him up. No coverage that time. Anunoby's got 10.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. That shot is off. Toronto with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Randall a screen on Schroeder. From deep, Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Toronto leading by 14. Now here's Schroeder. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Toronto.
Anunoby has the open look, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Barrett the pass to Grind. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Randall. Fires the 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Puts up a three. Cranes the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And even with preseason, Smitty, there's always some rust that needs to be shaken off in these early season games.
Yeah, Kevin, some guys are playing themselves into shape. Others are simply finding their rhythm. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Out to the right wing. Randall against Siakam. Pulls up, high post. Randall no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Randall passes to Grimes. Right wing. Kicks it to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Back to Barrett. Randall outside. Fires from deep. Randall can't get that one to fall. Raptors leading by 20. Barnes looking around. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
34 seconds left in the first half. For the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Schroeder finds Siakam. From deep three-point territory, they get it back. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses. Good if it goes. He's off on that one. And so it's the Toronto Raptors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
If you can't get stops, you can't get wins. I'm not seeing the fight, the fire. Time to get angry. Otherwise, we can call it now.
And changing gears now. Looks like we've got some great... Thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Knicks shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
They've got Hartenstein. Josh Hart out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Sims in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Offensive rebound. On the wing quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Sims, the pass to McBride. Quickly against Trent. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Sims. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. A shot by McDaniels. No good. For New York, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
And Young kicks to Trent. Back to Young. And Young slams it home.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's McBride. Will it go? Knocked loose. Dick with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burner.
Dick passes to Trent. Pulls it up. And the Raptors miss again. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Raptors lead 57-28.
Trent outside. Passes to McDaniels. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. Achua kicks to Young. Dick with it. Back to Young. Pass to Dick. The three. Clock is at 3. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep.
Young sets a screen for Trent. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Young with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Trent outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The Knicks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Yes, that goes in. Randall's got 11.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Dick wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
You guys got to read the ball better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Raptors shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Young. Dick is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Jalen McDaniel. And it's Achua in at the center position. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And here is Trent outside. Drills it from outside.
Junior.
Ready to answer. Gary Trent Jr. will happily fight this out at the arc.
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Grimes. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
And now, here comes Young leading the break. Dick passes to Trent to the wing right side. Dick with it. Brunson picks him up. Over to the left wing. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here is Anunoby. For three, Siakam. Second chance shot. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so it's New York with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Floats it up for Randall. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well orchestrated. Randall was ready to receive the pass and flush it in one motion.
There's Schroeder. Puts up a deep three. That shot off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. Barrett. And Barrett brings it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
2 minutes remaining.
Barnes outside.
2 minutes.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Randall left side. He dishes it to Barrett. Back to Randall. Schroeder against Brunson. Lets it go with the three. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Randall.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the Knicks miss again. Here's Anunoby with the putback, and Schroeder stays with it.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Brunson on the follow.
And how about the hustle there from Brunson? Excellent work, just using energy.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Schroeder Schroeder surveying the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Siakam for three. And no good that time. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what
your team. Please.
nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at center.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Some solid defense from Claxton.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And we're about a minute into the first. Siakam with a screen on Dinwiddie. Schroeder, and he banks in the layup.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
After the franchise's first title in 2019, the Raptors trying to find their way back to contention doors.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
No luck on that one. Pirtle with some nice D.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Pirtle, the pass to Schroeder. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Bridges against Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Anunoby for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Now here's Schroeder. Going inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Robbed. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Schroeder.
First quarter.
Out to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Raptors.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Both good from the line that time. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Siakam. 40 seconds left in the first quarter here. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here he goes. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. For three. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Claxton. Lets the three fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game in Brooklyn. We've got more in... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
Well, they've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And that one, good.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ooh, poked away. Claxton passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And Schroeder with the 3. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam, down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. 9 points in the game.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick and roll situations, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Anunoby on the take, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nick Claxton.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
And that one falls for Pirtle. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A., and over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Bridges passes to Claxton. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Schroeder finds Barnes. Out to Schroeder. Now Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. A minute 31 left in the first half of this one. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Pirtle. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here we go. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Shot's good by Schroeder.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Dinwiddie goes in. Here's Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Siakam with a screen on Bridges. And he lobs it up top. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dick. Screen by Young. Stolen by Bridges. It's 2-on-1. Here's Claxton. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Achua. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look at the Raptors, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better?
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
You love how they've come in here and taken.
Thanks as always.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Ben Simmons is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Walker. Then it's Smith. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Dick. No points so far. To the middle. Here's Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Such a confident finisher in close. You want to know why Thad Young's percentage is high? Look at that assertiveness.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it. Those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together, and now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Now here's Trent. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. No points yet. And he comes up with a bucket.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Here's Dick, covered by Smith. Releases. Trent's shot is off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Achua with a screen. The Raptors need to get off a shot. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Achua's got his second bucket on the night.
Now, to me, the versatility that Thaddeus Young provides is huge, especially as a passer. You see evidence right there.
And it's blocked. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, you got to love the way Thaddeus Young can stretch the defense with the long-distance shot. No hesitation, total confidence.
Now here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Achua with a screen on Smith. On the tape. Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Now here's McDaniels. To the left wing. Dick, the pass to Trent. There's Young with the 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Dennis Smith.
You hear this consistently about Thaddeus Young. He's going to do whatever you ask of him. He'll start, he'll come off the bench, but he is going to impact the game.
He manages to convert the third. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Simmons with a screen on Trent. Inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
Pass to Achua. Over Simmons. And again, Toronto no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Simmons with a screen on Trent. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. The rebound by Simmons. Up top, Smith. Achua defending. Smith passes to O'Neal. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. And the jam by Walker.
Well, this is one of his great strengths. Ben Simmons has outstanding vision.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Dick. Young inside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job taking it off the window and scoring.
And we've reached the end of the third.
The score.
Raptors out in front, leading by 7.
31.
After a quick break.
All right, man.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Get loud, fans. On the course, your hype squad.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
Allie, thank you. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Dinwiddie goes in. Outside Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, a screen. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Banked it in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 7.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Picked by Pirtle. Fires the 3. Schroeder can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam for Toronto. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Well, the Nets shooting is around 55% so far. Dinwiddie on the attack. Pass to Claxton. And here's Bridges. That's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. On the break. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Siakam off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Johnson. Finney-Smith a screen. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Anunoby against Bridges. Got a piece of it. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pirtle with the bucket. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Anunoby. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Pirtle with the block. Siakam outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Pirtle grabs a miss. Left side Schroeder. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the shot's good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
From deep, Pirtle. Off the mark. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Exception. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the...
It was a blast.
Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling. So this league has grown in popularity globally. It seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Up top, Finney Smith. He's defended by Randall. Rob. And here we go. Here's Grimes. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
There's a good screen. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Brunson. And that one goes long.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Dinwiddie outside. Down low. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Now, here's Barrett. Claxton covering. Brunson, no good. Claxton with it. Robinson on him. Finney Smith with it. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Grimes. To get open is Robinson. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 now.
And Julius trying to find ways where he could be more effective as a playmaker.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Brunson, here we go. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And finish off by Finney Smith.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brett, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
Right, that's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. We've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
First quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Julius Randle. Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 25 points per, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench. He gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Now, Dinwiddie, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
Puts up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Dinwiddie drives in. Takes a 3. Claxton with it. Randall on him. Pass to Finney Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Grimes, and that one is hammered home.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Claxton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Brunson the pass to Grimes. For 3, Barrett. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Brooklyn trailing. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out in front and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Randall surveying the D. The dish to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bridges shot, good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Bridges passes to Claxton. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
At the line, 1 time.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. because it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, with double-checking, and the game continues on.
And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. No, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
And really with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brunson finds Randall. Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Robinson passes to Brunson. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
No good from outside. Knicks trail by 4. Barrett with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Now here's Randall. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Grimes. Over Johnson. Shot by Grimes. No good. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Randall outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Johnson against Barrett from beyond the arc. Kept alive. Clanks the putback jam. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Finney Smith finds Dinwiddie. Picked by Finney Smith. Inside. And again, it's the Nets missing. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson passes to Brunson. Back to Robinson. The score now all even. 6 points for Robinson.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
To the inside. Out to Bridges. There's the pick.
Blocking foul. Mitchell Robinson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Bridges. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
26.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the lead.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. All right, fellas, back in your playing days, what was your favorite city to eat in?
Whatever city Kitty was in, I'd go steal his lunch, then we beat his team.
And when we look at the first half of the Nets, a close contest so far.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you could feed off that positive crap.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so here is New York. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Walker out there with O'Neal. And it's Smith, then it's Thomas, and it's Simmons in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. No good on that one. You know, Brent, back during the 2022 free agency, the New York Knicks signed Jalen Brunson. What a terrific move.
Yes, Kevin, an incredible free agent get for the New York Knicks. Brunson, a winner, and establishing all of the things that the Knicks want to be about as they start to build out the foundation of their team. Jalen averaged over 24 points a game in his first year as a New York Knick.
Clock at 6. Smith, the pass to O'Neal. Simmons left side, outside, Walker. Simmons sets a screen for Walker. And Simmons slams it in.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and roll.
It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Walker. The shot's good from Sims.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smith left side. Down low. O'Neal kicks to Smith. Thomas against Quickly. Simmons a screen on Quickly. Simmons on the wing. 9 feet out. Basket counts. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
And here is Quickly. Scoreless thus far. Simmons looking around. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Thomas dishes to O'Neal.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. Rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Walker. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
15 seconds.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Hartenstein can't hit from in close.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle, here's Hartenstein, and he lays it straight in. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And a wide open look for Simmons, and the 3 off target.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Quickly the pass to Hart. Walker with some nice D. Nets leading by 5. To the inside, O'Neal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. In third, the Knicks.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Quickly against Thomas. Quickly kicks to Hart. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 7 points a game last year. 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Defensive foul. Julius.
On the free throw, no good.
A walking triple-double that Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here's Smith after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. And Simmons is right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Handle outside. The pass to Grimes. "19 seconds left in the third. And the shot is good. Grimes has got 9 points.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Simmons driving in, and then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom.
Everyone talking down there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timeout called the Nets. Let's go. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacques Vaughn talking to his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Takes it off the glass.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
Down low. Out to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Over in the corner, Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight. That's the offensive rebound. Boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Dinwiddie surveying the floor.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive. And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Back to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brunson goes in to the left wing. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Grimes passes to Randall. A rebound by the Nets.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Johnson up top. Barrett covering. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist in the game. Knicks trail by 8. Beyond the arc. Shot by Grimes. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And now the Knicks on the break. And here's Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep leading.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
There's a minute 47 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's the 3. Bridges, right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson attacking. Stolen by Robinson. And they're pushing it up. Brunson with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're up by 2. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot from the inbound. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith.
I like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
On deep, Brunson laces one from 3.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
32 seconds left in the game. Here's Dinwiddie driving the lane. It traps.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Brunson, here we go. Count it.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Johnson in the corner. Here's Claxton. Count.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. New York calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And stolen by Barrett. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait.
Smith and Allie LaForce. Ooh, you gotta love the optimism of opening day, Smitty. Every team is undefeated.
I love it. Blue sky, a world of possibilities. You can feel the excitement, not just among the players, but the coaches and fans as well.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. 5 to shoot. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Not a guy to rack up a lot of steals, but Pirtle has those long arms and he anticipates.
Here's Brunson. The shot misses. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Outside Schroeder. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, Schroeder's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 5-point game. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Barnes, no good. Here's Grimes, covered by Pirtle. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Robinson with a steal. Out left to the wing. Here's Grimes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Randall, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Randall with it. Brunson surveys. Randall with it. Siakam covering. Randall, the pass to Barrett. Shoots over Siakam. And there's Barrett on the assist by Randall.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. And here's Pirtle. Some solid defense from Barrett. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Robinson, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Robinson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Robinson. Here's Anunoby. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Barnes finds Siakam. Will it go? Goes back up. Out to Schroeder.
2 minutes left in the first.
Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good by Schroeder.
He comes off screens like it's an agility course. Schroeder as elusive as they come.
Schroeder against Brunson. A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the triple. Grimes has got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Anunoby. Still no points. Outside Barnes. To the inside. Siakam. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Randall against Siakam. Randall inside. We saw him with 19 his last time out. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Siakam finds Anunoby. Siakam the screen. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Out to Schroeder. Back to Pirtle. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks with the lead. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 20. Outside Schroeder. Going inside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Knicks, up 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Randall with it. Siakam covering. Stolen by Anunoby. And stolen by Barrett. Oh, from deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Barrett's got 5 points.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Now here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, B.A. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
Outside for Randall. Lots of room. And it's New York scoring again.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Brunson against Schroeder. Pirtle. The Knicks with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Pass to Grimes. From downtown, it's stolen by Pirtle. Siakam against Barrett. Outside Anunoby. Fires from deep. And the Raptors, another 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Anunoby for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Grimes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Robinson with a steal. Here's Brunson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Out to Schroeder. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Shot is good by Barrett.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And here's Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Barrett can't hit. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Anunoby. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 14 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Grimes, the pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. Anunoby covering. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, it's good. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
A blur in the open court. Shooter covers ground in a hurry.
Brunson with it. Siakam covering. Barnes against Barrett. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
And he lobs it up. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting the...
Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correct.
And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Knicks.
The offense is firing.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Dick in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Hartenstein a screen. Here's McBride. Here's Sims. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young, the pass to Trent. And it's Toronto with another.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Quickly against Trent. Outside Hart. There's a screen. He takes it in. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Hart feeding his teammates.
To the wing, right side. Young, the pass to Dick. Wide open. And another basket for Toronto.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Young can't hit.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Outside Hart. Pass to Hartenstein. Achua with a steal. Young attacking. The rebound by Sims. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Quickly from outside. Offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dick. Screen by Young. Dick, the pass to Trent. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dick. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Number 1, the Raptors.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Pass to Sims. Here's McBride. Ooh, poked away to the left side wing. Now it's Hart. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
You don't see much from Josh Hart beyond the arc, but he was locked in there.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
We need you to get down right now for your North Side Crew.
Lineup here for New York. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Dick. Young with a screen on Brunson. Here's Dick. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Screen by Young. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Here's Grimes. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Dick, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Dick. Brunson defending. And Young slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. With the drive. Hart passes to McBride. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Schroeder finds Barnes. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Hartenstein. Barnes against Hart. Unloads. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Hurdle with a screen on quickly. Anunoby. The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, up 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Josh Hart is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's McBride in at point guard.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Hart against Barnes. Quickly passes to Hartenstein. Hart from long range. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Siakam, right side. Outside Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. And then Siakam with the jam.
Schroeder, he's a handful. Very creative running those pick and roll sets.
Now a timeout called by New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his players, we are right there guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Love seeing this from Anunoby, getting into a rhythm and staying after it.
Brunson on the drive. Here's Grimes. The 3 is up. Brunson misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Left side Schroeder. Robinson with the block. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam, right side. Pirtle with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. And here's Schroeder outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall, the pass to Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Grimes, covered by Pirtle. Inside. Robinson can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Siakam the screen. Here's Barnes, and he converts the layup.
Knifing his way to the rack. Scotty Barnes, you gotta love his fearlessness.
Outside Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. Randall, basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Next foul. Quentin Grimes. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brunson against Schroeder. Barrett passes to Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Hey, from beyond the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Schroeder finds Barnes. Again the miss by Barnes. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Siakam pulls down the board.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
He rifled that one in from distance. And now an 11-point Raptor lead. The 3-ball. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Schroeder against Brunson. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Back to Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Siakam, no good. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Raptors ball.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith.
47.
finally here. Wow, I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
Oh, to work with you, Kev, man. You're a legend, and it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Hits it from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Nets.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. A rebound by the Nets.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Barnes looking around. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Brooklyn, the kick out to Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. 6 to shoot. Siakam passes to Barnes.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Pirtle. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. And he's good on the three ball. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. He can't get that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And you know, last year, not a huge talent discrepancy between these teams, but they still managed to win every game in the season series.
Here's Anunoby after the basket by Brooklyn, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. .121 left here in the first quarter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. Johnson for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 4. Siakam finds Schroeder. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And it's off from 3-point range. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Loads it up there for Siakam. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Schroeder outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan. And that means bringing all the noise you've got right now. Fans, once again, your north side crew.
It could go. He can't hit that time. It's all tied in Toronto.
Quarter play. The score is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Toronto with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really mature. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
Raptors on defense. Bridges, right side. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Raptors ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson's shot is off. And a wide open look for Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Siakam's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Johnson with a screen on Pirtle. Johnson left side. Back to Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Guarded by Schroeder. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Claxton. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. He set the pick. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Claxton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, easy call.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing with 20 points. Off on the layup. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Finney Smith in the post. Siakam's there. Johnson's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. This is it to Siakam. Here's Claxton, covered by Barnes. Siakam against Johnson.
Johnson with the hot pass. Good job seeing that open.
And Toronto has possession. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. There's the steal. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Johnson outside. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Charlotte.
Make some noise for them again.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Dick. Dinwiddie covering. Young, a screen on Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Dick.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Trent. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
We're going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
And let's hear it for Red Panda.
Hello. Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing...
And let's take a second now to see what the fans are saying on social media. And that about wraps it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Raptors out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got McDaniels. Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then it's Young, and it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here is Smith. He takes it in. Simmons can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 3. Screen by Young. McDaniels dishes to Young. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. O'Neal sets the screen for Simmons. The kick out to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's Walker. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Simmons passes to O'Neal. Simmons sets a screen for O'Neal. Off with the layup.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Trent with it. Now Thomas defending. Dick wide open. Here's McDaniels. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simmons, a screen on Trent. O'Neal passes to Simmons. Back to O'Neal. And the shot goes in.
Just playing with the defense. That vision from Simmons is hard to stop.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the chart.
McDaniels with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Achua finds McDaniel. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer. Greg, we were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break down.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
Raptors trail by 3.
Always a party with your North Side crew. Show them some love, fans.
1:53 left to play here in the third. Driving to the basket. Here's Dick, covered by Smith. Dick passes to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Simmons. Good, nice job down low. And the Nets lead by 3.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Trent against Simmons. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. Trent outside. The 3-ball. And again, no good by Toronto. For Brooklyn, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Thomas passes to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Trent passes to McDaniels. Trent kicks to Young. Screen by McDaniel. And Young slams it home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability, Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Schroeder looking around. Over Smith. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Walker in at the 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You can tell Siakam has this action down. He knows just when to roll off the pick and receive the ball.
Dinwiddie drives in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now, here's Anunoby. Schroeder outside. Siakam. Rebounded by the Nets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. For the finish, and the dunk by Barnes.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Dinwiddie drives in. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Toronto calls timeout.
Make some noise for him again.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. A 2-point game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Siakam, a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. Anunoby finds Siakam with the drive, and it's Finney Smith with the rebound. The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. To the paint, here's Claxton. Misses the layup. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Pirtle. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam against Johnson. To the inside, and stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Schroeder Schroeder passes to Purtle. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, Finney Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Count that one. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. And Toronto making a change here. Dick's checked in.
Number 1, Brady Dick.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Hurdle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. Siakam looking around. Screen by Purtle. Siakam kicks to Purtle. On the clock. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Johnson in the corner. Picked by Finney Smith. Johnson, the pass to Finney Smith. And stolen by Siakam. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Purtle finds Siakam. Over to the wing. Raptors moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Purtle. It's off. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that goes right on point.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And that one drops for him.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
From deep three-point territory, no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, once again, for coming out and showing